How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the perks of Call of Duty Ghost. And first off, I'm going to let you hear from Mark Rubin. He's going to explain to you how the perk system works. It's a little confusing, and Call of Duty Ghost has the most complicated perk system ever, but I'm going to try to do my best to explain to you guys how it works after he talks, and I'm going to tell you guys which strategies I think will ultimately end up being the best for picking your perks in Call of Duty Ghost. So let's take a look at this, and I'll be back in a second.
First, we're bringing more perks than we've ever had before, and, very importantly, a whole new way to select them. So every perk has a set point value from 1 to 5, and you have 8 points to use how you want. So for example, I could choose 4 perks, each valued at 2 points apiece, or 8 perks, each valued at 1. I could also choose to get rid of my secondary weapon and my equipment and get up to 11 perks. This provides a whole new level of strategy and customization to our Create a Soldier system. You have the freedom to pick what you want and play how you want.
Alright guys, so that was Mark Rubin talking a little bit about the perk system. Just to reiterate a little bit, it looks like we have 7 tiers of perk systems, meaning we have speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, equipment, and elite. And just to reiterate, you get 8 points to spend on your perks unless you give up your equipment and secondary, and then you can earn up to 11 points to use for your perks. So really cool right there. It looks like the majority of the perks are like 1s, 2s, 3s. There's only like 1 5 that I can see right now, but I'll get into that in a little bit. Anyways, so I learned this in history class that, you know, way back in the day in early Chinese schooling, that they would focus their students to be excellent at one thing, like mathematics or history, whereas the typical American, education system is we give you a little taste of everything. So the saying in the real world is, it'd be awesome to be amazing at one thing, kind of like how Einstein was, a genius when it came to scientific experiments, science, etc. So he was great in that category, but I'm sure there were things that he wasn't so great at. LeBron James is unbelievable at basketball, but there's probably things that he doesn't excel at, but that's okay because those two guys are, 99.9999 in the top like 1% of people good at that category. And then there's other people that are good at a bunch of little things. And I think that is what's going to be the key to getting your perks in Call of Duty Ghost right. Now, the appealing one is to go with, the best perk that is out there, which if you can see in the elite category, the one all the way to the right, it's the X with the 2, circles or crosshairs around it. And to me, that kind of looks like a target finder-ish like perk because you have the X in the middle and you have these 2 little circles surrounding it, kind of like honing in on it. So is target finder going to be worth 5 points? That would be very powerful, obviously. Now, you could go for that, and then you could go for the last one under the equipment spot, which looks like danger close. So you could have target finder, and you could have danger close, and that'd be it. But what I think would be really cool is to have up to 8 or even up to 11, perks, because you could essentially select all the 1s and then 2 2s, and that would give you, close to 11 points. So my key is you could be good at really one thing, which is if you use the target finder perk, you'd be able to spot people from a distance. Or you could have a bunch of things, which looks like, toughness, get an extra flashbang, be able to have blind eye or reload quickly. You could do a ton of things and be like a little super soldier, which I think would be excellent. I think that is the way to go as far as selecting your perks. Like I said, the appealing thing is to go for the highest rank perk value, but casual can be sexy sometimes too. And if you want to get like 8 lower value perks, I think that can be just as powerful as selecting the highest tier perks in the game. So anyways, guys, that is just my opinion and a little bit of analysis on what I think the perks are going to be like in Call of Duty Ghost. Again, we won't know a whole lot of information until we get our hands on the game and are able to test out each individual perk and see how they feel, see how they function, etc. But I'm really excited about this. Hopefully you guys are too. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Stick around my channel for Call of Duty Ghost gameplay and content on the daily. Take care. And like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video.